What's good, people? What's good, Gloved Up Nation? You know who it is. Pat Typhlosion, baby. We out here. I got a weird outfit today. I'm regretting shaving because I look like a prepubescent child. We're here. You know, I already know what it is. It's Gloved Up. Formerly known as the #1 YouTube boxing exclusive show, but not anymore. So, of course, just want to get a few things, just a little, for like get this up on my big TV right up here. You know, my big flat screen TV. You know what I mean? That was given to me for free. You know what I mean? Today we're talking Bradley fucking Martin. Bad dude. Well, he's not really a bad dude, but he's a massive fucking moron. We're also talking about Tommy Fury. Beautiful. Uh, Words I cannot say, Tommy Fury. But, you know, we're jumping right into our program today. Also, I'm going to rank the Misfits events, and we're also going to talk to King River. So that's awesome. You know what I mean? #1 YouTube boxing exclusive show, Gloved Up. It's pretty early for me to wake up. I'm trying to get up earlier and earlier every day. I'm also trying to figure out like how I'm gonna make this work every day, without pissing everybody off in my house because it's like streaming every day is kind of annoying for everybody's time constraints. So let us go, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. Oh crap! This, we'll get that off screen right here, and we'll put this on screen. Okay. Where? Now I gotta look this event up. Now I got Bradley right up on my. Now I got Tommy right up on my screen. Tommy. Look at his eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. How could you want KSI to beat the fuck out of such a beautiful man? He's not going to. I'm a KSI fan. I don't think KSI is like the worst person on the planet, but Tommy's a different breed. It's Tommy, man. Like, Tommy fucking Fury. Oh my god. But we gotta pull the video up because unfortunately I had it all loaded up and now I have to go find it. Which is unfortunate, but we shall deal with the pain. I gotta put this over on my big computer. There we go. Got the big computer. I gotta jump up. There we go. Now I can see everything. Why is it saying I have excellent connection? Man, it says I have. Man, it says that. YouTube is not receipt. Damn, man. Oh, whatever. We're gonna have to fucking just stroll with it. You know what I mean? Great fucking clip. You know what I mean? Am I gonna talk to Mark Flames as well? I don't know. He's a weirdo. No, I'm just kidding. He's also out right now, so you know what I mean? I can't really talk to him like that. All right. It doesn't really matter considering that this is a live recording anyway, and I'm probably just gonna, you know. Yeah, that's not good. What's up, dude? Nothing much. Just having terrible connection issues. This is bad. I was having a good stream yesterday, like all technology wise. I'm just trying to work out the technical problems. I'm all good. I'm ready to talk. Oh well, we'll just roll with it. Alright, gang, I already know who it is. Bradley fucking Martin, okay? Now, if you guys don't know who Bradley Martin is, he's basically this big fucking apple-juiced guy. And he owns this gym in LA, and he's also friends with the Nelk Boys. Now, recently, he's become notorious for challenging actual professional fighters to fights. And of course, he is now in the news because he is now beating up Sneako. Now, we're going to talk about why this is dumb, why Bradley is stupid, and why he went absolutely 100% against Sneako. But let's be honest here, all right? As fucked up as this is, and as messed up as it is actually principally, it's Sneako we're talking about. So if anyone's going to get punched in the face or dropped or beaten the fuck out of for content or to show that another man is weaker than he actually is, we might as well get Sneako punched in the face. I mean, Sneako's kind of a piece of shit. So, you know, even though he's coming back a little bit, back to his older self and how he used to be, he's still kind of a little rat. So, he's got to get punched for it. But Bradley Martin 100% went 100% in his spar with Sneako. Some of his fans will say maybe he was fucking around, or, oh, he's just really strong. That's why he knocked out Sneako or knocked down Sneako. Listen, I've sparred a lot of people as I have been on my boxing journey, okay? I've sparred people who have tried to take my head off, and I've sparred people who are going fucking easy on me, okay? It is often, more often than not, the people that do not know how to fight that go all out and try to take your head off. With my coach and Ant, right? Those motherfuckers are killers, right? But they're not going 100% on me, trying to take my head off. They're trying to beat me up for the purpose of sparring, but they're not trying to actually fucking kill me or trying to impose their will on me. Like, it's not a fight. But Bradley doesn't understand that, and of course he's going to fight Sneako in the middle of his gym with no head guards and possibly give him brain damage down the line, right? As bad as it is and as fucked up as it is, at least it's Sneako. But it seems like as of recently, Bradley Martin is trying to fight Neon, so that's not really that good, okay? If Bradley Martin's trying to fight Neon, then someone might end up in a hospital, and I'm not talking about Bradley Martin because there is no way that shrimpy little rat is going to be able to do anything to Bradley Martin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find the spar because I looked it up. Bradley Martin spar with Sneako. I punched Sneako in the face. Sneako confronts Bradley Martin for going too hard on him on sparring. Bro, we gotta watch that after now. We gotta watch that after. We have some new recent developments. KSI goes off on Bradley Martin for KO on Sneako. I really don't care what KSI has to say about this. KSI is here. Bradley Martin and Sneako are here. Okay, we're not in the same realm. All right. As much as people want to give shit to KSI, right? He'd probably kick Bradley Martin's ass in a fight. Okay, he's strong, and plus Bradley Martin does not know how to punch. Okay, all right. So I don't think I want to watch a short though. I don't think I want to watch a short. That's not something I'd like. That's not like my forte. The Pat man, Sneako is the GOAT. L takes Pat. L takes Pat right now. What are the L takes? Okay, Bradley Martin does not know how to fight. Okay, getting Sneako punched in the face. Sneako getting punched in the face is a fucking good thing. All right, who the fuck likes Sneako? Who on their world? Who in my life likes Sneako? My brother watches all these people. He hasn't even liked Sneako. Casey, do you like Sneako? I don't like hate him either, but like he's not like I'm not like the biggest fan of him. He's kind of a little rat. He goes from like red pill to little fucking soy boy. Getting his ass beat by a juiced guy. It's pretty funny. Bradley Martin spar with Sneako. I can't find this video for the life of me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find it. I had it up Really? I'll just go to my Twitter then. Or X. W Sneako. Mo, you the type of dude to like Sneako. You are the type of dude to like Sneako. I'm sorry, okay? You got, like... You're, like, better than Sneako, though. Like, I wouldn't put you on the same realm as Sneako, but, like... I wouldn't be, like, surprised catching you watching it. Like, one of 3 people nowadays. Sneako's fell off. That's why he has to fight Bradley Martin. Got the new banner, no Dean the Great. It's one of the things I actually disagree with the Happy Punch on. I think they should have kept Dean. Kind of a stupid move, if you ask me. So, where... Okay. Alright, guys. We're here. Now, we got the video, and it's probably going to fuck up and shit like that, but it's okay. Okay? So, let's break it down, alright? Bradley Martin's looking like a juiced-up Pokemon trainer with a tank top on, right? Fucking roids. Apple juice, cranberry juice, grape juice, got all the juice. L Pat shaved. Yeah, no, I don't like my shaved face either. I hate it. I only shave my face so that, like, I can, like, make it softer next time it grows in, because I'm not gonna lie, like, that shit was hurting my face. But yeah, we got Bradley Martin, the juiced up Pokemon trainer, kind of trying to collect all the badges by trying to fight all of the fucking professional fighters. Devin Haney, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. You know, Logan Paul and Bradley Martin makes sense. 2 juice heads fighting it out. But Sneako's about to get the fuck beaten out of him. And you know, as much as I take enjoyment out of this, like, this is pretty fucked up, alright? Imagine if Lesra came into a spar with me and tried to, like, beat the fuck out of me, alright? And I'm me. Now, Lesra's not juiced, alright? But he's, like, got a significant weight on me. He's a heavyweight. I'm, like, a fucking middleweight, right? This is the comparison, alright? Now, I'm not saying that, you know, boxers don't fight bigger heavyweights in the gym, okay? But, like, it's sparring. It's not a fight. So, let's get that right through our head. Dude, Sneako's like, what the fuck, man? He's like, yeah, I'm not like the Wade style breakdown, dude, but Sneako is fucked. Look at him. Look at this guy. You can bring your dog into zoo culture? That's probably not a good idea. Lesra isn't on roids, though. I literally said Lesra is not on roids. I said Lesra is not on roids. Yeah, so, you know, we got some actual boxers in the chat, right? Mo has been in a boxing gym. Lesra has competed in a boxing gym. Waffle goes to a boxing gym, right? A fair comparison is Tommy Pinkerton trying to beat up royalty. Yeah, no, that's actually facts. So let's break this down, all right? Bradley is clearly trying to beat up Sneako, right? There's been a lot of trash talk online that Bradley cannot fight. Okay, so obviously he wants to try and impose his will, right? He's fighting Neon and Sneako, though. Guys who, number 1, are not on the juice, and number 2 are, like, significantly lesser weight than him, all right? So you got this. You're in the middle of zoo culture fighting with no headgear, right? This is a spar, but it's basically a fight. And, you know, it's irresponsible, right? If this was in an actual boxing gym, like, this is frowned upon. This is what boxing gym coaches, boxing gym owners, people from actual boxing and not the YouTube world think YouTube boxing is. Not like, you know, misfits, people trying to make a name for themselves. Not like the IFL or breakout people trying to make a name for themselves. They think that they're just idiots trying to fight, right? Which, to a degree, they're right, but not like this, okay? If anyone is saying that this is a good idea and these are L takes, you might want to check your brain, because there is no way Any actual person who knows the actual sport of boxing is going to be okay with juiced up Pokemon trainer looking ass Bradley Martin beating up on former Red Pill Sneako. All right? There is no way. I'd put money on that. I'd put money on that because I go to a boxing gym. I don't even mention the fact that I'm a YouTube boxer, okay? The only thing I mention is to try to be all hotshot, being like, oh, I own a boxing promotion, when really I own a YouTube boxing promotion. So I'm kind of lying. And I don't lie, it's not something I do. So, what is the moral of the story? Where do we go from here? We're gonna watch this Sneako and Bradley Martin clip because I haven't seen it. But like with Sneako confronting Bradley Martin. But this is a bad idea. And this is just going to make Bradley more of an egotistical moron. Can't be natty built like this. Can't be natty built like this. I thought you were talking about Bradley. I was like, yeah. But what the thing with Bradley Martin, right, is this guy clearly needs to be fucking humbled, all right? If he keeps beating up on Neon and Sneako and like fucking the lyrical lemonade guy, these are the guys that he's fighting, right? Bradley versus FaZe Temper, get him on Misfits, have him fight the guy that Harley fought because he was on the juice, have him fight Tommy Pinkerton because he was on the juice, right? Fight Pepper Poppy because he's not on the juice, but he hits like he's on the juice. Fight Lesra because he's the same exact way, maybe even more. Or keep pumping the iron, keep pumping the needles like you're a heroin addict, because I'm telling you right now, it's not working out well for you. And I'm not trying to diss any people who are addicts out there. Okay, addicts are a serious thing, all right? But Bradley Martin is addicted to making himself look like fucking Rip Braster Roshi. So, you know, when Bradley Martin is like a shriveled up green bean from all the juice he's been doing in 20 years, don't come at me. So, I'm all I'm saying. Yo, Casey, you know, do you think Bradley Martin's on the juice? He's on the juice. All right, gang, we're gonna watch this little confrontation right here. Experiencing interruptions? Why isn't this shit feeding through my headphones?
You know what sparring means, Brad? Bro, okay, let me explain this shit. Okay? Yo, Neon Preston, what the first of all, what the fuck? I did not go hard on you. What? Bro, I did not That's go hard. Cap. I did not go hard. You were trying to I saw on your face. Run back the 90%. Run back. He was trying. He was throwing fucking.
Of course, you got Bradley Martin dressed like he's fucking Guy Fieri, holding a fucking Truly. I've seen enough. We don't even need to react to this clip anymore because it's destroying my feed. Okay, now I'm gonna change the title of the stream real quick because I'm not gonna talk about Tommy Fury on here. Today, we're gonna save my feelings for him. For a recorded video. Mainly because like I don't want to fuck up the feed. I want to talk to River and I want to do this little tier list because I think it'd be some good content, baby. Um, so obviously Misfits 009 just wrapped up, and you know me and the boys are always talking about like where does this Misfits event rank? Like where does this one rank? Like what am I gonna do with this one? Like, oh, 1 was good, but 2 was shit, but then 3 was good, but then 4 was really fucking good. What? We'll wait for that, right? I want to do my personal ranking of the Misfits events because I feel like I have a good opinion on what makes a decent boxing event. All right, not only do I throw them, all right, but I also like I'm pretty like a pretty chill guy. All right, I'm not like expecting any technical brawl, like technical showings. I'm not expecting it to be the greatest boxing ever. I'm just expecting entertaining fights, gritty fights, people who hate each other, people trying to knock each other out. Like as long as I'm provided an entertaining fight, an entertaining card, and there's no live music, I think I'm okay. All right. Now, with this ranking, I'm not really going to go over my criteria. I just think the event should overall be good. How is the build up? How are the fights? How is the overall card? The aesthetic? The decisions? Shit like that, you know? Stuff that actually pops out like out of the blue and like pops out to my eye like, oh, one did this really good, but one did this really bad. You know what I mean? We're just going to go through the list and we're going to talk. And some people might be surprised because I am a big fan of some of these events, and I hate, I don't really hate any of them, but there's a couple of them that I really just don't like. So follow along with me. Let me know what's going on in the comments of the stream, you know what I mean, in the chat of what your picks are going to be. So we're going to go through 1 to 9 because 9 just wrapped up. And, yeah. So let's go. We got Misfits 001. All right. So Misfits 001 was the first Misfits event. It was the big return of crossover boxing. We had Showstar. We had all those fucking social knockout events. We had all those trash events. Then Misfits came back with a bang. What's good, one the word? Misfits came back with a bang. All right. Coming onto the scene. KSI, Mams, the power team. Of course, KSI fought 2 people. Slim knocked somebody out. Fusi, of course, I lost about $50 because, you know, I had too much faith in him. And the rest of the card was pretty good. You got Sam Hyde on there, too. I don't remember too much else. I think Salt Poppy was on there, too. I think that's when Salt Poppy knocked out Andy Rorsky. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is one of the best Misfits events, all right? It set the criteria. It was a really good vibe. It was also pretty low-key, but it was also big at the same time. One of the best build-ups as well because they had a lot to prove. I feel like with a lot of these build-ups, they kind of half-assed it, or they do what the UFC does, and they announce the card, and then they wait till fight week to fucking promote it. But this one was great build-up, great fights, KSI fighting 2 people, even though they were kind of bums at that point. I think that this was a very entertaining Misfits event. I don't think it's perfect because I do remember them being a couple of little small issues because we have to save the perfect event for only one event. Only one event could probably be perfect, and we're going to go with that. So, Misfits 002. I have not seen this one, but I've seen some of the fights, and I remember the build-up. Wasn't it, Chief? I remember that Hasim Rahman Jr. was supposed to be the lead for Misfits 002 and then got pushed to the co-main of Misfits 003. But that was good because we got one of the best main events in 003. So I'm going to go with, from what people have been telling me, though, it's pretty boring. Misfits 002 wasn't that good. Churdley's apparently is done with influencer boxing. Jay Swingler is done with influencer boxing. We'll talk about him in a minute. But, yeah, I also don't like the lime green aesthetic. You know what I mean? I'm kind of becoming a poster guy. Mark Flames probably in the chat. Mark, if you're there, please show up, Mark. Someone send this stream to Mark Flames. If Mark Flames is not here, please send it to him right at this moment in time. Okay? So, Misfits 003, my birthday, November 19th, 2022. This was an extremely entertaining Misfits event. Not as entertaining as the first one, but great fucking fights, great fucking atmosphere. Dallas, Texas. Kid Kenny knocking out DK Money. Temper knocking out Overflow. Fucking Hasim Rahman Jr. getting knocked out by Greg Hardy and going on a terrible losing streak. Sorry, Hasim. And then, of course, Dean the Great versus Waleed Sharks. Waleed, finna win the rematch. I'm sorry, Dean. I'm sorry for what's happened to you as of recently, but sorry, champ. I still do not want you to win. Misfits 004. This is my favorite Misfits event. Easily, by far, my favorite Misfits event. I think it had the best fights. I think it had the most intense atmosphere. I think it was awesome. The introduction of B-Dave, someone that I want to fight. And I also am a big fan of. I think it's going to be dope to see if the Prime card lives up to this. But KSI literally fought FaZe Temper. And I think that was the only problem. But we got a good knockout out of it. But you know, shout out to Kingston Vanishing. Misfits 005. I remember watching this Misfits event at Target when I was working, and I actually really enjoyed this one. I think a lot of people didn't. I really enjoyed this one. I think this one was good. I don't think it was as good as 1, 3, or 4, but I think it was a fucking solid one. I think the introduction of Nick Lamau was awesome. I think that he got robbed. The tag team, the introduction to tag team boxing. I think we had a pretty lackluster Dean the Great fight. This was kind of the beginning of the rocky road for Dean the Great. But nonetheless, decent card. I don't understand why they went for shit brown for the color scheme. That was a stupid idea. I don't know whose idea that was, but you know, it's literally shit brown. Or orange, but you know, it's a very musty color. You know what I mean? It's like brown. Like you got like all these colors. I'm gonna jump to Misfits 007 because I want to talk about it for a second. I did not like Misfits 007. I didn't think it was terrible, but first of all, number one, you set an event in the UK. You name it 007, and you don't play into the James Bond theme. Anthony Taylor was the only one. There was no references to James Bond. There was no references to James Bond. It was a perfect opportunity to do so. This is why Breakout be going hard with the motherfucking themes. How's your day going? What's good, Dan? I don't understand why they didn't go for more of a 007 theme. It was in the fucking UK. That's where James Bond is from. Like, fucking Europe, fucking UK, United Kingdom, fucking suits, fucking guns, fucking secret gadgets, sneaking in, crazy music. None of that, alright? All we got was a fucking UFC Bellator ass elbow. Salt Poppy fight was lacking too. The Deji fight was like, that didn't need to happen. So it's like, I don't know why it needed to, and I don't even remember any of the other fights. Plus, Virus got in there with a juice head. It's like fucking Bradley Martin versus Sneako, fucking the prequel. I think it wasn't boring, but like, it wasn't great. I guess it was entertaining. It can't be in boring, but it's not good. So like, I'm gonna put it at the bottom of good. Because there was some decent things on there, but lackluster card, lackluster build up. Even though they promoted it for 2 fucking months, because they had this card. Did I like this event? I don't think I liked it. I think it was boring. Paul Bamba, of course, lost, and every time Paul Bamba loses, I literally want to slit my own throat. So when Paul Bamba loses, it's trash. Every time Paul Bamba gets a win, it's instantly going up to good or above. Because, you know, as good as Paul Bamba is, if it's only Paul Bamba, then, you know, we might be having a problem. That's what Misfits should do. Everybody tag Paul Bamba. Exclusive Paul Bamba event. Exclusive Paul Bamba fight. Outside the O2 Arena versus Most Wanted. Okay? Let me know if you guys want... No, wait. Sean Votfi versus Paul Bamba. Pat over Mams. Sean Votfi versus Paul Bamba. Okay? Paul Bamba versus Sean Votfi. Outside the O2 Arena. Alright? Sword 7. On the prelims. Most Wanted versus my brother Casey. Alright? Let me know. That would be the sickest event ever. I will pull my brother out of school to go to the UK to fight Most Wanted. Alright? That would be so funny. Misfits. How about Pepper Poppy versus Paul Bamba? I don't know. Someone call Pepper and ask if he'll fight Paul Bamba. I don't talk to Paul Bamba. I don't know what Paul Bamba even thinks of me. Actually, I do know what Paul Bamba thinks of me. Hold up. I want to interject to talk about Paul Bamba. All right, Paul Bamba watched my Shogun fight, and I literally, this is like literally kind of what he said. All right, he's like, yeah, all you gotta do is like shit down on your shots more. Honestly, man, you're kind of nice. You're on your way, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Sit down on your shots more. And yeah, moving on to the next one. That's literally what he did. And I got the Paul Bamba seal of approval. So if any of you motherfuckers are trying to tell me that I don't know how to fight, I literally had the best boxer of all time, Paul Bamba, tell me himself that I'm, like, good. So, like, you don't have Paul Bamba's seal of approval. Suck it! Okay, that was a little extra. That was a little extra, but I got the Paul Bamba seal of approval. Shout out to Paul Bamba, all right? Lizard beats you. I can't cap, though. All right, let's go. Misfits 008. This shit, I remember watching it the whole time. I was standing at the TV watching this shit. I remember hating it. There wasn't a lot of fights. I remember this was a disaster card for Mams, so I'm not gonna, like, blame him. But, like, I'm gonna blame, like, the universe for doing this. Also, Happy Punch prelims was whack. Straight whack. Nothing I can really say about that. Sorry, Keem. Not sorry. Boring. Wasn't trash, but it was boring. Misfits 009. You guys are all going to be mad about B for this, alright? Recency bias here maybe a little bit. But I think this shit was the third best Misfits event, alright? Misfits 003 in Dallas, Texas. It had a lot of decent fights, alright? But the Minicon fight wasn't that great. And to be honest with you, I thought it was just a really decent card. What's up, Ryan Hansen? What's good? Pokemon fan from the Pokemon days. Listen, got a new Pokemon channel coming up soon, so stay tuned. We're turning this channel into a bit of, you know, YouTube commentary / YouTube boxing. Just talking and also doing my own creative projects, but we're having my own Pokemon channel coming soon. So if anybody likes Pokemon, just subscribe to Typlusion. We're going to take over Pokemon YouTube if you guys didn't know. But, alright, back to what I was saying. Misfits 009 is a great fucking card. Alright, it was awesome. Great knockouts. Great fights. I thought the aesthetic was pretty good too. You know what I mean? Metamoon themed. I think I'm going to get a lot of hate, and I think I might even change it. I think it might be recency bias. But I'm not going to lie. Misfits 009, straight banger. I think it's a great segue into the Prime card. But the only criticism I got for Misfits is we got to start up in the game for the U.S. shows. You know what I mean? The U.S. shows have literally been mostly shit so far. We got this one that was subpar, this one that was dog shit, and this one that was good, but it's like, you know, that was like a year ago. We need to come back to the U.S. and do it right. And the only way you do that is with Miami, all right? And how do you do that? You get Tatsukai Kawakami on the card. You get me on the card. Leslie Gomez on the card. You stack it, all right? You stack the card with people nobody knows. And then you make a shit ton of money. Why? Because that's the way to do things. Just get people that nobody knows like me. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think of my picks for the Misfits roster. There you go. Right there. We're going to be doing a tier list every other time we do a stream. This first week of Gloved Up definitely is going to be a rocky one, considering that we had issues with the stream today, and I have issues with my computer, and I don't like having that happen. You know what I mean? I like to provide people with a quality product and a quality product. And yeah, so we're going to get River up on here in about like 2 minutes. We're going to talk about his fight, and we're going to talk about breakout boxing and shit like that too. If you guys are interested in this whole Tommy Fury thing, I wanna do a video on this. But to be honest with you, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to contain myself. This is just, I don't want to say anything that's gonna get me in trouble. I don't want to say anything that's gonna get me in trouble or be like, whoa, Pat, like, why are you saying that? But like, my attraction to this man is growing every day, and I don't know how to contain myself. Throughout this build-up, I've been trying to avoid Tommy for the specific reason. It's kind of the reason why I was happy he beat Jake, got out unscathed, went home to his wife. That fucking dirty bitch of a wife. Taking Tommy away from me. That's just besides the point. All right, I have completely normal feelings for Tommy. He's a normal person. He's a boxer. Those eyes, man. Okay, I gotta stop. Patrick, stop. Patrick, stop. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this. Okay, we're gonna get River up on here because I can't. You better not lose, Tommy. I swear to fucking God. You better not lose. He better not fucking lose, man. I swear to God. I shouldn't have shaved. I look ugly for you, Tommy. I never want to disappoint you. I'm sorry. It's... There's no music. Is that intentional? No. I'm trying to get my headphones. Hello? Yo, River. I'm trying to plug this in. Hold up. Yo, River, are you there? River. Someone tell me you want me. You want. Yo, are you good? Yo, what the fuck? What's good, River? Huh? What the hell's going on with my fucking... Is it my microphone? Guys, I'm having some issues right here. So, hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna put River up on here. You know what I mean? Just for right now. I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's right. Got all the stuff right there, dude, too. Yeah, no, I don't know what the hell's going on. Is it my headphones? Yo, River, can you speak for me real quick? Yo, leave the call and come back. Because it's like, it's going like, I don't know if that's the Ethernet port that's my issue. Because that's like, I'll unplug that shit if it's an issue. You know, it's not. Because it's like, I don't know. What's up, River? You know, I'm still having some issues. It's like, I'm sorry. Today is the technical problem. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna hold on. Can I, is it possible for me to, I'm gonna ask Mark this question. I know some people are gonna be a little annoyed at me right now, but it's like, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. I mean, it's good to have you here either way. I'm calling Waffle because he's like, he knows what to do. Yo, Waffle, I got a question. So, do you think my Ethernet port is causing the Discord call to fuck up? Yeah, of course I do. I have the Ethernet plugged in. Yeah, cause like like I can't hear River like that. Like it's like he keeps popping in and out. Like I don't know what to do. Okay, hold on a second. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think it might be on your end, River. So, can you change your microphone? Yeah, because it's like it's very weird how I can't hear you like that. That's yo, you there? I don't know why the fuck I can't hear you. Yeah, dude, we are not just. I am not like I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, it's working now. Hold on, it's working now. I think so. Oh yeah, yeah, we're working. It's working now. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's good to see you, River. Um, I know we've been trying to talk for the last couple days, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to. Yeah, man. So I don't know. We'll talk about your fight like right now, and we might as well, um, because of course, like we kind of talked about it. Okay, I gotta make sure everybody can hear you. All right, just speak real quick.
Yo, yo, check, check, one, two,
Okay,
one,
let's
two,
go.
KYNG.
All right, awesome. So we're here with River. Royalty Boxing, your boss is in the chat too. So we're gonna talk just your fight real quick. So obviously you were set up to fight BM Saucy. That was your opponent. That was your original slated opponent. He pulled out
Yes, I
because like
was.
he fucked up something like right here. And so like Floppy, yeah. We wish BM Saucy the best, obviously, but I mean I don't know if you do, but I do. And so of course Colin the Boneless stepped up. Now one thing I will say about Colin, right, is I stayed in the house with him, and he's a really good kid, he's a really good guy. So are you. But one thing I didn't realize is like he is a extremely tall individual. I had no idea that he
Yeah.
was as tall as you. Like I thought he was your height. Like I didn't know. I thought he was actually shorter than you. Cause like in his pictures, right? He got pictures that were like with him from like a few years ago, and he's like 19, 20 now. So it's like, well, you're giving me pictures from when you're like a 15-year-old kid. It's like obviously you're gonna look like a fucking kid. But then he shows
Yeah,
up.
man.
He's got the Pokemon collection of tattoos, which are sick by the way. And then, I'm in the house and then I walk downstairs and like he's like beating the fuck out of Nichirius and just having a good time. And he's beating the fuck out of Thomas and Zay. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And he's like he's actually sparring, but he's like giving him work and he's trying to like, he's like he's just boxing, you know what I mean? He's a different breed.
Yeah,
And
of
so
course.
I was thinking before that we got River a fight that like was very like even for him, but it's just like this is gonna be very very tough for him. I'm like, what? So how do you like feel about that? Like, how do you feel about like your fight with Colin? Because like it's,
Um,
you know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, all right. So first off, after the fight was over, I thought I did way worse than what I actually did. I thought I did like terrible. Um, like, cause I was thinking, oh, I got stopped in the second round. I did really terrible. But then I finally went and watched the tape back, and I was like, I didn't do that bad actually. Um, College is really good. Like I said, he's just really good, really experienced in the sport of martial arts, and so he knew when to throw his hands, when to move, when to stick and move, and keep me at bay. And then even he surprised a lot of people on the inside because I thought that was going to be my game plan was go to the inside, but every time I kept going to the inside, man, it's just he was there too. So he's really good. He really is. I thought it was gonna be pretty even until I started hearing through the grapevine. that
Just
he
so
was
like
actually more
okay.
experienced?
Okay, we need to talk about that because first of all, you did do very well in your fight, okay? Because like
Thank you.
you can't build heart. It's like an impossible thing to build. It comes through life experience. It comes from, growing up with grit, comes from trials and tribulations, right? If you grow up as a cushy kid, you know what I mean? Like and nothing bad happens to you and your parents prevent every single bad thing happening to you and
Yeah,
you aren't pushing yourself to do new things and try new things, you're not going to be able to adapt yourself to the sport while getting hit, right? But if you
fact.
know what to do, if you've got that heart,
Yeah,
then like you've got it. Okay, hold on a second, right? You have heart. Like
thank you.
it's very hard to build that because again, like it's not something that you can just that you can train over time. You could train boxing
Yeah,
because you're gonna be able to improve as a fighter, but spiritually as a fighter, you'll always be in there. You went in there. You probably had the bloodiest face after your match. Yes, shaved Pat's not good. Um, you really gave it your all, and the first round was pretty competitive. Although that Colin was clearly the more experienced fighter,
yeah,
you were giving him work, and you were giving him work by giving him a scrap instead of a technical match. You know what I mean?
yep,
Because if you're gonna go in there and box Colin, you'd probably get dropped within the first 30 seconds. But you understood like this is a fight. I'm going in
yeah,
there. I got to do everything I can to impose my will on him, and that's how I'm gonna win. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I respect that. Like I even said after your fight, that's why I even raised your hand because it's like you guys are two warriors. I respect you guys both so much. Now
yeah. Thank
you heard so obviously I saw it in the house and what was going on with the training. Then I heard Jose say he's the one of the best fighters in this house. Now when Jose says that, I start to get a little nervous because I'm like, Jose knows what he's fucking talking about. He
Yeah, he
punches
does. He
me in the
does.
face on a weekly basis. So I know this man knows what he's talking about. He trains with real professionals. So he really was one of the best in in that house.
Mhm.
And you were coming over to the house, you were weighing in, you were doing your press conferences and face to faces. You know what I mean? And what was your thoughts? Like you're here through the grapevine. Like how did you find out what was going down?
Um, I know I did. I'm not gonna say too much, but I did some sparring at my Airbnb with a couple of the guys, and I was immediately told it's like, look, especially I'll say him because my royalty brother in Gremlins or Yaze back boxing, um, he told me it was like, look, bro, you're not gonna be able to outbox Colin because Colin's gonna outbox you,
That's what
and I
that
was
yeah.
yeah, and I was like. I understood exactly what he said because I know in 4 months you can only get so far. So in my head I was like, okay, I gotta make this into a scrap. I gotta make this into a dog fight. I gotta make this probably the hardest fight of his life if I can. Make sure I get in there, get dirty in them clinches, move around as much as possible, throw punches that I wouldn't usually throw because trust me, we were training. I would train to be a boxer in the last 4 months. I was in the gym with real professionals and
Yeah, you came
amateurs.
stacked with the whole team, so
Yeah, bro. Like we were in the trenches, like actually putting in work to be a technical specimen, and we had a game plan. And once I found out, like, okay, he's a little more skilled than I what originally thought. I knew, all right, just get in here and fight. That's all I can do, and that's what I've been doing my entire life is get in there and fight. Um, I knew it was gonna be an uphill battle, but I just knew in my heart that if I just keep at him, he's gonna have trouble, and I take pride in not getting dropped once. I take pride in that. I really do.
yeah, man. Like listen, this is like watching that fight was it was pretty awesome because you were like first of all, you had an awesome ring walk, and I'm sorry that we didn't get to capture that. That's like an inspiration for the next event. Obviously, that was
Yeah,
planned, but you come in, somebody not me, you want me, and you fucking just hopping around the ring like, let's fucking go! I'm ready to fucking rock and roll. And
yeah,
first round starts, and not gonna lie, it was pretty even because even though that Colin had the cleaner shots, like you were making it wild for him, and you were using shots that he wasn't seeing coming, even though they
Yeah,
were like untechnical in a way. It was your first fight, so it's not like that big of a deal. I'm untechnical,
of
so it's like
course.
you imposed your will, and even though you were the smaller dude, you were the scrappier dude, and you made him think. And of course, in the second round, he's more experienced, so he was able to make those adjustments. But give yourself a little bit more time and give yourself an opponent that's in your skill range. I don't think it's going to be easy to beat you, considering that number one, you're going to improve as a fighter, and number two,
Mm-hmm.
you also have the heart. Once you have that heart, you have that grit and that will to win. It's
Yeah.
You can build the foundation of a fighter. You know what? You are a fighter at heart.
Oh yeah.
Now you just got to build the tools and the kit itself to
Of
become a
course.
technical boxer. Now, like, there's a lot of people in this community that have obviously quit, that can't make it through the fight because obviously, like, they have to go through those tribulations and those trials in order to build themselves as a warrior. But you already are that. So, like, I'm glad that you know that and you went in there
Yeah.
and you watched your fight and you see, like, holy shit, like, I did a good job. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The ref is there to protect everybody's safety. You know what I mean? I think that you could have. It's not that I think you would have gotten knocked down in that fight, but I think that the ref made a good call stopping it because it's like you don't need to take unnecessary damage. All right, you went
Oh
in
yeah. Yeah.
there, you proved yourself already, right? You've already
Yeah.
proven that you could stand there with a taller dude, and even though that again, like you were losing the fight, you weren't losing that mental battle. You earned a lot of people's respect, and you made royalty proud. You made me proud. You made Lesnar proud. Everybody was proud of you that day, and
Yeah.
I hope you know that. You know what I mean?
Of course. Of
Because
course.
because
I can say that like, all right. So I understand what you mean by the whole like a ref thing about the ref stopping it because in his vision, I'm taking way too much damage.
yeah.
From my point of view, though, I will combat this. I was never rocked. I was never feeling
Mm.
like I was finna go to sleep. He hit me with some really good shots, especially the one where I got the standing eight. That was a really good shot. But I felt that I could have kept going. But I understand from the ref's point of view. That's why I know for my next fight, my main thing, head movement. When that is going to be the main thing that I drill is going to be head movement. I ain't going to talk too much about what I'm going to drill, but head movement is probably my number one thing that I want to work on. And the moment I feel like I get that down, my next opponent will not reach the stool. He will not finish the first round.
That's actually good to hear. And that wasn't me insulting you, by the way. That was me being like, listen,
Oh
I
yeah,
I, I think
yeah,
that the ref, like, I'm not gonna challenge his calls because he's a professional boxer,
yeah.
and
Well,
it's
100.
like,
percent
yeah, I'm like, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think it was necessarily 100% that you were gonna get knocked out, dropped, or you couldn't have kept going because also he did say in the dressing room that he was going to stop the fight if there was a lot of blood. And I'm not gonna lie, like, you were bleeding from the nose a bit, and and
Yeah,
again, like, people are just bleeders, so it doesn't mean like you were in like
yeah.
a shit ton of pain. But again, like, yeah, Colin was rocking with you with some good shots, but it's not like you were completely outright wobbled. You were still in
Yeah,
the
no.
fight, so I have a lot
Yeah,
of respect for that.
yeah. Because
So
I know watching it back, I hit him with some good shots. I know I got real power, like for sure. That's why I say like my next opponent, especially if they my height, God have mercy on their soul.
God have mercy on their soul. So we're gonna talk about that in a minute, but I feel like you might want to come in and clarify some things real quick because there was actually some things going down at Breakout 002. There was a bit of a little moment that happened, and I think you want to give some clarification. So what happened in the crowd from your perspective? Because everyone thinks that's an iconic moment. I'm raising your hand. Coach comes, wait, whoa, 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 stop that. Waffle's like, Patrick, go! And I jump out the ring. And then, of course, the Be Right Back screen pops up.
Yeah, that
Main
was
card's
iconic.
getting
I
into
love
it.
that.
So I
Yeah.
want to know, because it's like, there's been some, like, oh, like, it was, this person's girlfriend, this person's cousin, then it was just two girlfriends. What happened from your perspective? Because, again, it was an incident that involved you. And I think that
Yeah.
you sent me a DM being like, I just want to clarify that real quick. If you want to
Yeah, yeah,
clarify
yeah.
that, like, real here, right now, I mean, that's something that we could
Of
do.
course. Of course. All right. So I'll take you play by play from like my vision and like what I seen in that moment. So I'm sitting there, Collins saying his thing. I know my brother started chirping at him because my brother, he wanted to be in there with me. So he started kind of chirping back and forth. They ended up squashing it, which was great to know. Um, but I go to speak, something's yelled, and I'm sitting there looking, and the whole time I'm making eye contact with my girlfriend the whole time. And then I'll look over and I just see half of my family stand, like basically most of my family stand up. And I see a member from his people stand up. There was like a mush. It wasn't really like a fight. It was like more of a mush where it was like a lot of people just like came like together. There was a lot of breaking up. I can say it was not my girlfriend because I looked dead in her eyes. We looked at that. I looked back. I looked at them. And I just shook my head because I knew in my head I was like, my damn family gonna ride for me every time. They gonna ride for me. If they feel like I've been disrespected or they've been disrespected, they gonna say something. So I can say it was a member of my family. It was one of my cousins, but she doesn't do a lot of things unprovoked. So I'll just leave it there because I'm not trying
Yeah.
to throw disrespect
Oh
anything,
yeah.
but yeah, my cousin does not do a lot of things unprovoked, and so when some words were yelled from the crowd towards me, my cousin defended me, and so I love her for that. At the same time, it was a silly moment. It really was. I thought it should never happen. The whole like little thing should never happen. But no. And then at the end, yeah, and then finally broken up. People were escorted out. People got to stay. Lo and behold, like it happens. And then word started traveling online of who it was and who it was. I just want to say it was not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it was not my girlfriend. She's not that type to like she'll stand her ground, but she's not the type that like start a fight or something like that. And that's why I love her to death because she's strong. She's strong just like me. She's strong willed. Like when something like that happens, hey, it's happening. My family though, they gonna ride for me all the way to the end, man.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
my
you had a
ride or
big
die
crowd.
team.
You had a
Yeah,
big
man.
crowd with you, and it's obviously like I'm not gonna say like obviously there was like some threats of some like violence prior to the event, so like that is
Yeah,
nowhere in comparison to like what like actually transpired. These were just two families and two groups that were just regardless of how it happened, just emotional. You know what I mean? They're high
yeah,
strung. Like one of their people lost, one of their people won, but like I think this is a good message for all those families involved. Like this was not a beef fight. This was a fight out of pure
yeah, nah,
respect. Colin
yeah,
the whole time was really thankful of the opportunity that he has. Like I'm really happy that I get to
of
fight
course.
River. Really happy that I get to fight someone that I'm like I can get into a fight, someone that I respect, someone that I can completely focus on the fight on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And Colin, I really want to get him on this show because he's a really good dude too, and I really just love the both of you. And you
yeah,
guys, you guys did such a good job. You did a great job from the start, but he came in and stepped up to fight you. And you guys, I think you guys did an equal part in making that fight special because a
oh
lot
yeah,
of people were saying this fight sucks or this fight's not interesting, and I don't understand why people were saying that because I thought this fight was it's a debut fight. Both these guys are in
hmm,
actual gyms. You know what I mean? One of the guys is training with a guy, one of the better guys in the community. You know what I mean? One of the guys has a massive team, strength and conditioning coach, that coach, this person, that person. It's a
yeah,
big fight. You know what I mean? This is what breakout boxing is all about. And I'm really happy that you guys showed out and just proved everybody wrong. Because I'm like every
yeah,
single one of these kids, and every single one of these guys are going to show out and they're going to prove everybody wrong. Like every single fight is going to be an absolute banger. And it was. Like
facts,
it was a
facts.
fun event and I really honestly like that you are a big part as to why that event was special because you were there from the beginning. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And you really cemented yourself as a member of this community. So, my question to you now is what's next for you? Because I know you're doing some wrestling stuff, but like boxing
hmm.
wise, are we gonna see you in the future?
Of course y'all gonna see me. I'm in my redemption arc now, man. Like, yeah, I got some outside things going. I'm training to wrestle. I'm working on my third album. So right now I'm just focused loving life right now. But I do plan to step back in the ring, and I got my eye on one or two people for sure. Like for sure, I got some unsettled beef. I got some beef that might need to happen. Might need to be set. Like a lot of pre-existing beef that needs to be settled in the ring.
So we
Because
talk.
I
Are
really
we
want.
talking like beefs from like IRL shit?
Some IRL, some in the community.
We'll
It's
talk
just a
about that.
mix.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But I actually wanted to bring you on here for that specific reason too. One of the reasons. So you said like one of the things that like really stuck with me is like I got some unsettled beef with somebody that like I have from my past that I want to fight, right? And it's just like it got me thinking like right after the event. It's just like I have been wanting to fight one fucking dude for this longest amount of time. And like, it is time now, River. You're here right now. We're here with the audience, right? We're going with some people. I'm about to call a motherfucker out. About to call a motherfucker out in cold blood, right? Now,
Yeah.
I'm being real straight. You know what I mean? Okay, I look like a prepubescent child right now, but I'm gonna be real, right? This motherfucker, we got some shit to settle, right? He'll send me some messages saying, I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for that. Fuck that, right? I'm not gonna say shit unless we get in the fucking ring, right? Now, you might be wondering who the fuck I'm talking about, right? No one knows this fucking dude. He's irrelevant. He's a loser. He's doing nothing of his life, and I'm gonna give him an opportunity or a chance to redeem himself, to do something with his putrid, irrelevant life. Drinking beer on his fucking ass, doing nothing, whole family talking shit about me. Devin fucking Sousa, fight me on fucking Get Back Boxing, Halloween Bash, or Breakout 003. I'll take money out of my personal fucking bank account to fight your bitch ass. $500 to fight me. No fight first or bullshit like that. I'ma fuck you up for everything on my life, on my mother, on my father, okay? You are scared of me. You will not go out in public because you're fucking afraid of me, all right? Everyone knows it. You're scared of my brother. You're scared of my friends. I'm tired of you being a pussy. I want to settle this shit. I don't like you. I fucking despise you. You're a fucking little rat. You like little kids. I'm gonna fuck you up. Everything on my mother, right? I'm calling your bitch ass out from this moment in time, right? You either accept the fight publicly or you tell all your bitch ass fucking people, all your bitch ass people who follow you, why the fuck you won't fight me. I've wanted this fight for fucking ages. I don't care if it's a mismatch. If you knew what this motherfucker did, you want to fight him too. So, Devin Sousa, let's fucking run it. If you need extra time to train, I'll fight you on 003. But if you want to run it as soon as possible, like I fucking do, no street shit. I know you're going to call the cops if we have a street fight. Let's fight legally in the fucking ring. Settle this shit. Go our fucking separate ways. I want to beat your fucking ass. Let's do this shit. All right. I had to do that. I had to do that to him. I had to do it to him, bro.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Pat. That's
Bro,
what
that's what I'm talking about, bro. I've been
Let's
telling
go.
people, bro.
So,
I had to get you on here for that.
You need to remind them who the fuck Pat
Bro, find who
is,
the fuck
baby.
I am, bro. Listen, bro. I'm telling you, no less than 2, bro. I'm a toy with him if we fight. And it's like, I'm thinking about who I fight. I'm like, I literally hate no one else but him. I really, like, I've dropped all this shit. Like, it's been a long time since it's happened. But it's like, listen, I'm like, I know you don't like me. I'm like, I know you talk shit about me. I know the shit that you say behind when I'm in my fucking, when I'm not around and shit like that. I know all the shit you said when we were friends, you fake fucking bitch. I know that you're scared to fight me too. But I'm not.
Yo.
Right? I'd walk over to his house right now and fight if you wanted to, but I can't. Like, that's not something I can do. So it's like, I want to fight him as legally as possible under his conditions. I'll give him as many time as he needs to train. Listen, all right? Nobody knows this guy, but everybody's going to want to watch this fight the way I'd promote it, all right? All right?
Oh, my.
People have been complaining for a long time, like, oh, Patrick, you don't promote like the traditional person. I'm telling you right now, like, this is some non-fake WWE type shit. So, like, listen, if he's out there watching this shit, I know he's a fucking fan. He subscribes to all my shit, watches all my shit. I see him viewing all my stuff. It's like, listen, all right, you're like, let's just fight already. It's like, but let me ask you this question, all right? There's a man out there that so you wanted to call some people out. There was that one guy. There was also there's a man that you wanted to call out, someone that you referred to as a little boy, right? Someone that you want to fight very, very soon. Someone that you have beef with in the community. So why don't you go on and talk about who we're talking about right now?
You want my hit list, Pat?
I want your hit list, bro. Like,
You want my hit list?
I want your hit list.
All right.
Yeah.
So look, here's the thing. The decision was the decision. It doesn't matter, but I'm still here to knock people's heads off. I'm still here to knock people unconscious in that ring because I got some beef I want to settle. I don't want this friendly competition bullshit no more. Me and Colin, that's a thing of the past now. I'm looking forward.
Looking forward to the future. Yeah.
I'm looking forward. So I'm going to go down my hit list real quick. I got a few names on my hit list that I think we can run some shit. So first off, I'm going to call out Bitch Made Saucy. Number one. Because he's the reason all of this shit went left field. He's the reason why I had to fight a 6'2" experienced kickboxer.
He's the reason you lost, right? That's what you're saying?
And I'm telling you this right now, Pat. You heard it here first. The moment, if he even shows the fuck up, the moment he steps foot in the goddamn ring with me, he's going to be shitting his pants because he knows that fight's over in 30 seconds. When I knock him unconscious and 003 may be near his hometown, so I would love, since he didn't want to come in front of my people, I'll come in front of your people and I'll knock your bitch ass unconscious in front of your entire family. Do a dance on your head and walk off in the sunset. That's number one. Number two. Now, there is a little bit of respect there just because we both debuted on the same night. But little boy, get your weight up has been running his mouth and running his mouth. AJ Redwood.
There we go.
Me.
There we go.
He wants me. Mr. Lightweight himself wants to fight me. Well, let's make it happen. I done spoke to your manager. He was talking about, oh, River don't want to fight. River don't want to fight. I'll be honest, Pat. I went full Karen mode. I went straight to his manager. And I told his manager, listen, next summer, let's run that shit.
Breakout.
Let's fucking run
would
that
you
shit.
run it? Would you? Okay, so there's been some rumblings. All right, Waffle Taco Gamer wants to throw a card in Pennsylvania. All right, it's not confirmed at all, but it's just kind of something he's been talking about in the public. Right? Would you want to fight it on that? Right? Because if it's true and you want to, you can. I'm pretty sure Waffle's he's trying to make some plans for that. So it's if you want to fight. Obviously, 003 is the option. You can fight BM Saucy. I think that'd be the fight.
Knock his bitch ass out.
Yeah,
30 seconds.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be I'm on the promoter, so it's you're actually pissed right now. So
bro, I fucking hate that dude, bro. I fucking hate that kid, bro, with a fucking passion. AJ, I don't hate as much, but we got some beef to settle. BM Saucy wasted all of our time, Pat. He wasted your time. He wasted my time. He wasted Mark's time. He wasted Waffle's time. He wasted freaking even Lesra's time. He wasted all of our time. And I'm going to make him pay for that shit. I am going to make him pay for that shit, whether he fucking likes it or not. And I'm going to do it right in front of his family. He can bring Joyner Lucas. He can bring his family, his brother, his dad, his mom, his grandmother, his great uncle. He can bring his cousins too. My cousin will fight his cousin. I don't give a damn no more. Because guess what? It doesn't matter who you bring. Because when you step foot in the ring with me, it's me and you finally got to pay for your sins, bitch made.
Oh, he's got to pay for the sins.
You gotta pay for
Sin
your
City wasn't
sins.
made for you.
I'm here to collect the soul of BM Saucy and send your ass to the shadow realm.
Sin
I
City
promise
wasn't
you,
made
it
for
will.
you.
It will happen. It will happen, bro.
Damn,
So,
bro, that's cold. That's cold.
I love to knock his fucking top off in front of his
I like this
entire
river.
family.
I like this river a lot. Like, you can't do that with Colin because it's like you guys are like homies. You know what I mean? You guys are chill. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog at the end of the day.
and like, listen, I see that BM Saucy is still around, so it's like people tag BM Saucy, get him in here right now. We'll see exactly what he needs to say. Gloved up YouTube boxing
I want to
show.
see that energy. I want to see that 155, 165 energy. Let's run.
Would you want to see if you get him on the Discord right now?
Bruh, look, if you get him on the Discord right
Dude,
now,
let's get him on the Discord right now.
Bruh, listen. This is the thing. He want to run around talking about some, oh, I'll fight it this way. I'll fight it this way. Fight me then. I'm like, bro, you lost your leverage. You fucking lost your leverage. You don't have any fucking leverage anymore. That shit's dead in the water. You fight on my fucking time. You fight on my dime, and you fight at my weight. You talk about 155, 165, fine. I'll take one of those weights. 155, 150. We gonna run it right there, and I'm gonna show your ass who the fucking king is. I'm gonna show your ass why you should fucking bow to me.
One on water. This is river. One on water. Bro, you're on smoke right now.
Bro,
I need extra sauce with my motherfucking fries, man.
No. You need the duck sauce, because that's all he is. It's fucking duck sauce. And, bro, I promise you that I'm going to eat that duck all the way up, bro. I'm going to fucking knock his top off in front of his family. I'm going to kick his head to his mother, flick off Joyner Lucas, do a fucking backflip on his body, and I'm walking back to Georgia. Fuck with me if you want to, BM. Bitch made.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fuck with me. But if we want to continue the hit list, we continue the damn hit list.
Continue the hit list. We gotta see if Saucy will give a response.
He's not coming.
People watching.
He's not coming.
How many people we got watching this thing right now? Like probably 2. But it's okay. Yeah, there's like literally 2 people watching this right now. Listen, everybody get people in the stream right now. Tell them motherfucking River is on smoke right now. He's trying to take down BM Saucy. We'll get a live beef going on. Gloved up. Oh, Pepper Poppy is.
So should I continue my hit list, or what are we doing? Because I a couple more names, just a few.
Oh yeah, no. Tell me the names, man. Tell me the names, because I don't think that BM might respond, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, he's not. He looked up again. So number three. Now, when my fight first got announced, there was some rumblings back and forth between him. Even Breakout even reposted some of the stuff, because he was looking for a fight. Now, granted, he's across the pond, but he's in my weight class. He's in that 150 range, and is trying to get Mr. Ant Mills to fight at 150, or try to fight at 140.
Wait, who's trying to get Ant to fight at 150? Most Wanted?
Most Wanted.
Most Wanted. I kind of spoiled it for you. So you want to fight Most Wanted?
I would love to fight Most Wanted, dude.
Now, okay, so Most Wanted wants to have a card in November. Would you fight Most Wanted like right now? Like, just as a question, like if you were offered a Most Wanted fight, right? I'm not negotiating this fight. I'm on break right now, but I'm just asking you from a perspective. Like, if you were to fight, like, fucking what's his face, Most Wanted, not dissing him. I was just fucking Braveheart. Would you fight Most Wanted like in the States, like in November? Would you do that, or is it like too early for that shit?
On 100? I mean, if we talking about like if I never left the gym, then yeah, 100%. But I'm on a little bit on break too. I got other things. Like I said, I'm not just a boxer, an influencer boxer. I'm not just on doing my influencer boxer thing. I got a whole bunch of other hats.
Yeah, because you're wrestling too.
Yes. I'm wrestling and I'm working on my album. So honestly, that fight would be great next year. That would be a great fight to have next year for sure. I'll say that because I've been offered November, especially against AJ. Try to fight me in November. I don't. I'm not. I'm not. No, no,
Okay, because I
no,
know that
no,
Most Wanted's been on the Twitter
no.
Spaces, like talking about like fighting and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean. Like
because
I was just
because
asking.
yeah, because the thing is with November, there's not enough time to build. There's not enough
Yeah,
time to, you know what I'm saying, really build a real good storyline and a really good beef. I think next year would be perfect if I were to fight Most Wanted. Let's say the AJ fight doesn't happen in the summer. Most Wanted in the summer. That would be a great fight right there. That's a high caliber fight right there. Regardless of
yeah.
records, this record that, that's a high caliber fight right
We
there.
got a big
And
year next year for everybody. That's why
yeah,
I'm asking all this, because you've mentioned Most Wanted, AJ, BM Saucy. Like you went off on BM Saucy, right?
fucking bitch made,
BM Gaming. Okay, BM Saucy is in the chat. He's here in
bitch
the live.
made,
Dude, he's here.
dust
Saucy is
us.
here. All right, Saucy, will you join the Discord call
No,
and
he won't. No,
go
he
back and
won't.
forth with King River? We will
If he
post
if
it.
he does, I'll be surprised. But he's still bitch. No, I don't
Listen,
care.
all right. Let it be known, all right. I
Still a
don't
bitch.
negotiate fights. I don't do
He
anything
over
like
there
that.
he over there in space is trying to negotiate his own fight. Like you had a fight. You did. September 16th. Me and you were supposed to go toe to toe in Douglasville, Georgia. But guess what happened? You pulled out. I don't give a damn
He
about
says
what injury
yes.
this, what injury
Send me
that.
your Discord.
He gonna join?
He's gonna
Let's
join.
go.
He's gonna join.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Let me
Let's
just
fucking go.
let me just get okay. I'm gonna
Let's
add you in
fucking
real quick.
go.
I'm gonna add you in.
Let's
We're
fucking
gonna
go.
join a little bit. Everybody who's in the chat right now, send this to the group chats and everything. We're gonna have a little bit of a verbal brawl post breakout 002, former opponent BM Saucy and King River. Okay. Now, just to keep everybody known, breakout 003 is going down next year. Breakout 004 is going down next year as well. There's a lot of potential fights going down, right? This is the off season. We're all taking a break, but might as well get some entertainment in for the viewers. All right, so we're gonna get BM Saucy in here. We're gonna just take a brief intermission real quick, just so that we can get everybody in here. So, Gloved Up, the #1 YouTube boxing exclusive show. We'll see you in a minute. Okay.
What happened? What
All
happened?
right. So
We in?
yeah, we in here. We just had to get into a new group chat. So okay. Alrighty. Turn on your cams, boys. All right.
Well, look
Okay.
who
Hold
it
on. Hold on.
is.
Hold on. Hold
What's up,
on.
guy?
Hold on.
What's
Hold
up,
on.
guy?
Okay. So we're back here. Let me just move this down real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I gotta tweak this real quick because I want to make sure that everyone can see y'all beautiful
Pat, do
faces.
your thing,
It's
Pat.
it's
Do your
good. It's
thing. I
good to
got
see.
no
Okay,
time.
first of all, I know we've been talking, but regardless of things that have transpired in the past, right? I'm gonna remain unbiased here because that's just something I do. BM Saucy, it's good to see you. You know,
I see you
It
too.
actually is
obvious.
good to see you. It actually
It's
is good
good
to see
to
Yeah,
you.
you
it's good
too,
to.
bro. You too, bro.
Okay,
Of
so
course,
right
man.
now, obviously, these two gentlemen were supposed to fight at Breakout 002. If you guys don't know what Breakout Boxing is, please give us a subscription on YouTube. Please follow us. Do all that stuff, okay? We got River, of course, who took on Colin the Boneless at Breakout 002 versus, of course, BM Saucy. A fight that was never supposed to happen, but it seems like River is annoyed and very upset that this fight did not happen. So we're going to let him go back and forth. This is not a face-to-face. This is not a set-up fight, but we're going to let them talk their shit to see if this fight is either going to happen or maybe not. Maybe see if it's going to happen in a future event. So boys, welcome to Gloved Up, the #1 YouTube boxing exclusive show. We're going to let you guys go.
Subscribe to my boy Pat, by the way. Subscribe to my man.
Subscribe to me. Subscribe to me. Let's go.
So, man, what you want to bring to the table, BN? What you want to bring to the table?
Dude, I just got a lot of mentions that you were talking your shit,
Yeah,
and
man.
I had to join in, see what's up.
Of course, man. I just feel like you pulled out, and it's just kind of like you popped up on Twitter after our fight, my man.
You're acting like I fucking like didn't want to fight at all.
Well, I mean, the tweets you made after where you were talking about it wasn't just the wrist injury, it was this and that and the third.
It
And
was
I'm
also
like,
a wrist injury, though.
I mean,
Just
I
because
get
I said I
that.
wasn't motivated doesn't mean I wasn't going to show up. I was going to show up either way.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You weren't showing up to a lot of things, man. Come on, man. Let's
What
be
do you
real
mean?
here. Let's be
What do
real
you
here,
mean?
man. Bro, you weren't showing up to promote the fight. You weren't showing up to do anything for the fight. You only showed up for your contracted obligations. That's it. And I don't even think you were really training like you were supposed to. Like, I heard you got into a gym 2 weeks before you pulled out the fight. Like, who does that, bro?
All right.
Who does that?
Listen here. So about the promoting, you know I'm small. You know I don't have that many fans or any fans.
All of us are small. Small creator scene, man. Small creator scene.
Yeah. And the reason why I joined the Breakout wasn't to make content, was to box. But now I realize that I should be making content, and that's what I'm gonna fix up for my next fight. That's why I've been trying to get a fight for Get Back. I'm trying to make a fight on there. I'm also down to 003. Like, I'm just trying to improve myself.
Hey, that's
you read
great to
the
hear.
tweets. You read the tweets. You said I'm trying to improve myself. That's why I told the truth. So in that way I can be straight and like be better, you know?
I mean, that's great to hear from you. That really is. But at the end of the day, you still pulled, like, the facts are what this is. You pulled out, and then out of nowhere, when my fight happens and I lose, coincidentally, you come up talking about 155 to 165. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll fight you.
I wasn't even,
bro.
When you lost, I showed nothing but respect to you.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't even talk about fighting you when you lost.
But you're talking about fighting in general when you had a fight. You had a fight with me. And the thing is, we have unfinished business. And you're trying to fight this person. You're trying to throw your weight around. Bro, you got to fight on someone else's time now. You had your chance. Regardless of the wrist injury or not. You pulling out showed that you broke a lot of trust that a lot of people have for you. So you have to earn that trust back.
And that's what I'm working to do. That's what I'm working to do.
Okay.
And about the big thing, I just want to fight in my comfortable weight. What's so wrong with that?
Here's the thing. I will happily fight you 155 to 150. I will happily fight you. You come to 155, I go to at least 150, and we can run that shit right there. I'm not coming up to fight you anymore. You have to come down to me if you want to fight me, because you had your chance to fight me. You want to do 150 to 155?
You're the one that's saying you didn't want to get this fight rolling again. So,
I mean, at first I didn't, but then when I really sat back with my team and thought about it, I was like, the perfect bounce back is you. It really is. Because I know the perfect bounce back is you because I'm going to bounce your head off the floor.
Ooh,
100%.
Shit. You got any response to that, BM? Like, okay, so there's been a lot of talk about you in the community, all right? Obviously, you were slated to fight on Breakout 002. That did not happen, okay? Colin ended up fighting a very experienced opponent. Right now, I'm not trying to call anyone trash. I'm not trying to call anyone bad. But I am saying Colin is a step up in competition in comparison to the fight you guys are going to have, because you guys are on an even level. You're on equal footing. So now...
We also didn't know about Colin.
That's also true. So, but for River, he's annoyed because it's like, okay, I have to take a fight on short notice. It's not the same opponent that I was preparing for. So, like, you can understand where maybe he's coming from.
Ledra.
So you can maybe understand where you're coming from. He's coming from.
What does that have to do with this shit?
Wait, what? Yeah, where does Lesnar come into this?
That there was another last-minute pullout.
Well, Lesnar is a completely different situation for me and you. I was preparing for the last 4 months to fight someone my size, a little bit more heavy than me. I'm sparring people 170, 180, 190, 200. I'm sparring people heavier than me to prepare me to when I was going up in weight to fight you. So that's my thing. So then now I got to flip the script, fight someone lower than me, someone taller than me, someone lankier than me. So now I got to switch the entire game plan. You know how frustrating that is? Do you know how frustrating that is in camp trying to explain to my coaches? Yeah, it is, because I'm telling my coaches, hey, pull out this, pull out that. And they're like, what the hell you even doing anymore? You know what I'm saying? Now they questioning what I got going on because you pulled out. And now I'm pissed because I had to change my whole game plan. My game plan was literally perfect to go in there and literally beat you up and take my win and move on to the next big thing. My game plan was simple. It was. But then I had to switch it up. Late notice. Do this, do that. Struggle to do this, struggle to do that, do all these type of things. Now you're just popping up out of nowhere again? Why?
Because I want to fight.
So yeah, BM Saucy, I'm gonna interject here. So BM, right? There's been a lot of talk about you in the community, right? But you're sitting here right now and you're saying, yes, I still want to fight. Like that's something I'm still in the cards for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you fight King River? Like, is this someone that you really want to fight? Now, there's a lot of options out there. We're not even negotiating Breakout 003. But, like, is it a potential chance that we could see you guys fight at a future Breakout event?
I'm down.
I'm 100% down to knock his head off the floor.
You're still welcome to have me in Breakout. I'm interested.
You're still...
I already knew this fight was going to come up at some point.
Well, listen, obviously I don't make any promises here because it's like, although I am, like, the person that, like, owns Breakout and stuff like that, like, me and Lesnar got to talk. We got to talk about where the next card is even going to go. So I know that this fight is a really good fight, but we got to see what's in the cards for the next one. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think this makes sense for both of your guys' next fight because it's like there's a storyline here. There's things here. Let us know in the live chat right now if anybody's listening to us live. Please let us know. Would you want to see a BM Saucy and a River fight, like an actual rebooking of the fight? No promises, no negotiations, but we're just trying to see what's going on like right now because it's like these two gentlemen have beef. It's like we got to settle it somehow. So it's like we might as well, while we're in the off season, see what's in store for the future potentially. So let us know in the live chat right now. Waffle wants to see it. Grimbus wants to see it. When people pour in real quick, just wanted to see if they want to see this fight. But yeah, no, dude, this is actually really cool. You guys made the stream actually a lot more fun. Made me think about how I'm going to do the stream more and more each time. We're going to get the community more involved.
Of
So,
course.
BM, have you been training at all since your injury, or do you need to get back in camp? Like what is training looking like for you right now?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily training, but I've been in the bag. But yeah, I need to get back in.
Well, that's good. River,
Did you find a gym near your place? Did you find a gym?
Well, not like a boxing gym. It's more of an MMA gym, but they do
Ah,
do striking.
okay, okay. As long as you find somewhere where you can fight other people, that's all that matters. I don't want to hear about you sparring in your backyard.
Okay.
I really don't, because that's not what I'm here for. I had to make my fight a dog fight. My fight looked like that because I had to make it a dog fight. But had I would have fought you, you would have seen a technical breakdown of this man. Y'all would have seen it, 100%. Y'all would have seen me break him down piece by piece, and then drop him with the right hand. Just simple.
I have some questions for you, River.
Well, oh, you got questions for me now? You got questions? Okay, what's up? Come on, throw 'em.
So, what do you think you went wrong in your fight, coming into your fight?
What do you think I did going wrong? You pulling out is first off. Second off, second off,
Try about it.
second of all, what went wrong was I just let the moment take over. Like I was really just in the moment the whole time. I was living the moment instead of trying to knock my opponent's head off. And plus, also, I didn't hate the guy. So there was no like real emotion.
do you
But I know I
hate
have power.
BM Saucy though? Well, like you're saying that you didn't hate him. Do you hate this man that's in front of you right now?
I hate everything he did and the way he went about it. Regardless of injury or not, I just hate how everything unfolded. That's what I hate. And that's what really irks me. This man is at the end of the day another man. All humans make mistakes, and he made a couple mistakes. It's cool. I'll forgive him for that, and I'll cleanse him of his sins, Pat. I got you.
Well, alrighty. Seems like he's trying to clean you of some sins. Are you a sinner? Are you like sinner? Shout out to Sinner Loves Always. Are you a sinner, Mr. BM Saucy? Are you sinning right now? Like what's going on?
I'm not thin right now.
You're not sinning. You're not a sinner. Like do you sin? Like I'm asking, do you sin? Like are you sinning right? Like now he
Sometimes.
says he's gonna beat the sin out of you. Never
Oh,
mind.
my sins are staying in.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sins are staying in. Okay, great response. Great response. That was amazing. Give you a golf clap for that, man. I really do. Because, bro, when I beat the shit out of you, you're going to understand what
Okay,
I
great.
mean. Colin felt my power. You know what I'm saying? But Colin is a very experienced guy, so he knows how to deal with the power. I don't believe you know what to deal with the power. And you're going to
Oh, I
deal
know how to
with my
deal with
pressure.
the hour.
So
And
BM Saucy, I got a question. I don't want to cut you off, River, but you have plenty of times to speak. So plenty of chances to speak. Just trust me, you're just
course.
coming up.
Of course.
So BM, right? He fought
What
Colin the Boneless, right? And obviously it was a tough fight. How do you think that you would have fared against Colin? Do you think it would have been the same result, or do you think you would have done a little better? Because Colin is an experienced fighter. River took on a challenge on short notice and probably above his skill level and pay grade, but he still took it anyway. Do you think that you are on that level or above?
So the thing is, with River, I just don't think he knows how to fight tall people. Me, I'm used to fighting with tall people. Like I'm used to that. Everyone's taller than me. Now this is going to be a more fair fight because I think me and River are like the same height, same build, kind of.
Okay.
How tall are you?
So do you think you would have fared a little better against Colin? Is that what you're saying, or do you think it would have been like maybe
Yeah,
the same?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wouldn't.
River, what do you
Oh,
got?
you
You got a
wouldn't.
response to that?
Oh, you wouldn't, bro. Colin would box your fucking head off, bro. He's literally on Ant's level. If he's giving Ant trouble in sparring, like no offense, Ant, but if he's giving Ant trouble in sparring, you really think, bro, he will play with you, bro. He would literally toy with you. and then fucking box your head off. You know why he couldn't do that to me? Because I made that shit a scrap. Because that's the type of dude I am. I got that dog in me, bro. I got that fucking dog. You don't have that. I don't see it in your soul. I don't see it in your eyes. You don't have that dog in you.
You'll see it. You'll see it.
Well, if you had that dog in you, you would have pushed through training. Because, bro, when I tell you I have injured every part of my body the last 4 months, I have. But guess what I did? I kept pushing through it. It's not smart to keep boxing through injuries, but guess what? I pulled through every single one. Both knees feeling like 100,000 pounds. My foot feeling like it was broken. My wrist actually hurting because I was doing the same thing you were doing. But guess what? Did I cry about it? No. I kept fucking pushing forward.
Did you have a bone sticking out your wrist?
Bro, that looked like an old picture, bro. Let's be real here. That looked like an old picture.
You want to see my wrist now?
How does your wrist look? Does your wrist look good now? I hope it does. I actually hope. A little better.
Let me see. You still see that shit,
bro? Hey, Pat, don't book him. He he ain't no right frame of mind or health to the fight in February.
I don't think
man.
you should be hitting the bag if you're like. I'm just saying this for reference. Make sure like you're getting that checked up because I got no ice on my wrist, but this is what my wrist looks like. You know what I mean? I got the curved pinkies, but I don't have anything like that. So definitely make sure that that's all good.
Still resting up. Still resting up.
Obviously, like, listen, all right? There is literally, like, no promises here, all right? I'm not negotiating fights here. I just wanted to get you guys on and talk because I was asking River about the future from when he wants to fight on Breaking in the future because we are coming back next year. You know what I mean? There's a lot of potential chances for people to fight next year. And, you know, it's always good to know from the people who fought for us if they had a good experience and that, you know, they want to fight. And it's good for the people because it's like, okay, what fights are going to be on the next one? This is a potential one because you guys seem to have some shit that you got to settle. It seems like BM Saucy wants to gain the respect of not only River, but the community. And it seems like River, he's got some unfinished business. He's also on a path of redemption. So it seems like
that it's a scary place to be on the other side of the ring for me, bro. That is a scary place to be, especially when I got blood in my mouth. And bro, I'm hungry. I'm not scared of failure. I'm not. I lost in front of so many people, bro. I'm not scared of failure. So you better bring the best version of BM Saucy.
I will.
But I guarantee you there will be levels shown. There will be levels because there's levels. Colin is 2 levels above you, and I know I'm at least a level above you because I took on that dude. And guess what? If I take on an experienced kickboxer and jiu-jitsu artist, how did I not get dropped? Because I've got that dog in me, bro. And I got that fight in me too. And I guarantee you right now, you will not drop me. You will never drop me in your life. You'll be lucky.
Did I ever say I was?
Wait, so you don't want to drop your opponent in the box?
I do, but I never remember me saying I was gonna drop you or knock you out.
Well, bro, this is a fight at the end of the day, and we're supposed to try to take each other's head off. I don't care who says what about anything. It's a fight, and it's either me or you. And I'm damn sure not gonna let it be you. So, of course, I want to take your head off, just like I wanted to take Colin's head off, even though me and him are like brothers now. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to take his head off because he was trying to take off my plate like I was trying to take off his plate. That's what made that a great fight because we both knew that we were trying to take off each other's plate. But now I'm on a thing was, fuck the plate. I just want to beat somebody's head. That's all I want to do. And if you are on the other side of the ring on my arc to redemption, you will be on the receiving end of the worst beating of your life. I promise you that.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
Well, let's see what the live chat's saying right now. I want to know. But yeah, listen, guys. It's good to see you guys coming on here. You guys are a little bit on the same page. BM, it's actually good to see you. It's good to see that you're here up in the stream. It's good to talk to you. Obviously, if there's anything you guys still need to say to each other, you guys can say. We're gonna be wrapping up the stream just a little bit, but definitely, guys, stay tuned for the future of Breakout Boxing because you never know, you might see BM Saucy and King River. So yeah, no, guys, thank you guys for coming on. River, BM, if you want to stay on, you guys are welcome to. I mean, I'm just, I know kind of both of us are. If you guys have anything to say to each other, you guys can say it. I mean, this isn't really an interview, so I'm kind of just chilling. You know what I mean? Kind of just here along with y'all. And I just hit myself on the can.
Alexa, close door.
Man, talking to the robot. I'm weak. Man, got an Alexa powered door. I need that. If I beat you, can I have that?
Sure, man.
You know what? I will give you your own belt if you beat me. How about that? You don't get to have these. I'll give you your own fucking shit. Because you deserve it.
Oh, Breakout. Can we get a belt for this fight?
Bro.
I don't know, but listen.
Welterweight.
I do think that if I was to fight for a belt, I'd want to fight someone that's like actually like really and I think I would be like, yeah, that'd be like a really solid fight. I don't know who'd win that.
But I feel like this fight's big enough for a belt.
I don't know. I can't really say. I do think like in the future we are gonna have titles, but I don't know when. Like it's something that we've been talking about since the beginning, but I don't know. If I was to fight for a title though, like I'd want to fight someone. The number one that has notoriety. Number two, I think would be a tough fight. And number three, like people would be like, shit, that's actually a decent title fight. Now I know people are thinking. You might be wondering, like if I was to fight that Devin guy, it wouldn't be for a title. But I think that a good fight for a title, like next year, beginning the year after that, well, me and Royalty, I think would be a good fight. Me and your boss.
You want to fight Royalty?
For like a title and like maybe later on sometime. Yeah. I mean I want to fight for a title because I think he's good. Like I think like
hey, you putting me in a weird position now.
You don't have to be in a weird position if you think that Royalty would win a fight with me.
You see that, right? Bro, I'm Royalty through and through, bro.
Dude, I'm Team Royalty through and through too. I'm saying from like a fight perspective, I would fight Royalty for like a title because not only do I think that like we would both know that it's a fight. I wouldn't go in there being like I'm just gonna kick his ass. Like no, like he got like pummeled against Ivan and he could not go down. And Ivan is a beast. So it's like Ivan, me. Like that's a step down in competition. Plus, it's like, if you were going to have two people fight for a title, you'd want, that's a good idea. Star before time. I don't know. We'll have to see what Legend says.
Yeah,
Legend is the matchmaker. You know what I mean? He does those things. But, I think I've said multiple times in the public that I'd fight Royalty for a title. Like and that would be something like he gets a few fights in, I get a few fights in, then we're just like we agree, we shake hands, like listen, we're gonna fight, and may the best man win. Like honestly,
I got to be on commentary for that fight. I have an automatic clause to be on commentary for that fight. Because
I like taking like the tougher challenges, and it's like I've seen how Royalty has improved. I'm sitting here right now, like usually, like I'm a very confident person now after winning a lot of my fights. That's one of the fights that I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Pat,
what's up?
Do you think you're gonna fight in 003?
I think I will. I want to either fight. Obviously, I was the mystery opponent. If you didn't know, I was the mystery opponent for Breakout 02.
Yeah, he spoiled it in the locker room.
I did spoil it in the locker room, bro.
Wait, why weren't you the mystery opponent? What happened?
Oh my god, Pat, who do I fight on 003? Listen, Lesra, if I'm being real with you, sit out. No, you can't sit out. I'm fucking with you, right? We need to like. We've said multiple times that it's gonna be Massachusetts. It's gonna be like our prime card, so we're gonna get a lot of awesome fights on that. So I want to fight someone in my realm, someone in my scope. So I'd want to fight either Devin Sousa. That's the number one fight I'm pushing for. Like I'm the CEO, So I can fight whoever the fuck I want, okay? And so can Lesra,
Bro,
right? I can fight
I need
whoever
a beat
I want.
card.
I want to fight Devin. Not only because I gotta run a stream and it's fucking easy to fight him. 2, right? I'd fight a Pokemon YouTuber. Worst comes scenario, if I cannot find an opponent, I'd fight Royalty. Or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta be on commentary if you fight Royalty.
I think he needs to fight Nichirius first.
That. Oh my god. Oh my god. Royalty versus Nichirius. Oh no. Oh no.
Yo, Pat.
Yo,
I'm pray
Royalty
for
said something in the
Nichirius.
chat that I need to respond to before I do the Lesnar thing. Man, Pat, that would be one hell of a fight for me. I'd have to work 10 times as harder. Listen, man, like likewise, like I'm not even just saying that. Like you work really hard. Like you're on Pepper's side of the fence. So like I'd work really, really hard. Like I'd be like, I'm finally gonna get it back on the West Coast. Like, I'm finally gonna get my get back with the West Coast. Yeah.
Yo, Pat.
What's up?
You gotta get me on that math card. I used to live there.
Yeah, listen, bro. We'll
Yeah,
talk.
bring Joyner Lucas with you.
Yeah, but
I will.
for Lesra Gomez,
Bring Joyner Lucas with you so I can laugh in his face.
I'm telling you, Joyner Lucas
You don't
is from
fuck
this
with him?
area.
No, I fought with Joyner Lucas, but if he walks you out, I'm gonna laugh in his face after the result happens. I'm going to laugh in his face.
Listen, I'm a
So
Worcester
hard.
relative, so it's like I know Joyner Lucas. I'm not like the biggest fan of his music, but I respect him. I respect anyone that gets out of Worcester, man. Worcester's awesome. But mass respect. That's why I got like, you know, I love River and everything, but that's why I love Saucy too, because it's like, dude's get the mass blood in him. Because even so, I gotta give him some credit. But Lesra should fight. It really depends on where he is on the card, because I think that Lesra has earned himself like co-main and stuff like that. Like even before the Alex Pineda fight, he promotes well. I mean, he's the fucking COO of the company. He's my right hand man, and he basically does everything for this company. Shout out for the Lesra. You know what I mean? Everything that, you know, a lot of the stuff that you see on Instagram and Twitter and all those likes, all those interactions, all those, you know, making good spaces for the people. That's definitely gotta be Lesra. I'm not a social media whiz like him, but he should fight Big Sam. That should be his fight. He should fight Big Sam or the Pepper Poppy. It should be one of those two, or Dennis Bell.
I think good fight. Those are good fights.
But River, you gotta admit, this fight is gonna be bigger now than it was before.
Hey, Pat, sub co-main. If you can't make it a co-main, make it sub co-main, man. Make it the third from the last fight.
Listen, I'm
because
telling
people
you
are gonna
right
want to
now,
see this.
I'm telling you right now, with what I want for our prime card, it's going to be epic. All right, I'm not gonna say anything, but just expect some cool shit. You know what I mean? But gang, I do want to. I could talk to River a little bit after this. I'll get Waffle in the call too. I accept to all 3 fights. Yes, Lesra, let's go. Your mother's favorite fighter. Ah! Okay, I'm sorry. So we're back here. We out here for Gloved Up. If you guys want to join our streams, let us know. We're definitely going to make this a regular thing where we have people on here after we talk about the topics and stuff. So I'll see you guys soon, River and Saucy. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Take care.
I'll call you back soon. All right, gang. I'm not going to end it just yet, but yeah, I hate this shaved face. Yeah, I know. I've been running it for way too long. That's why I'm gonna be ending it soon. I genuinely didn't think it would run this long, but because of the Saucy thing, it did. But I don't mind because that was awesome. But yeah, no, the shaved face isn't working for me. I had a date last night that I canceled on, like last minute, because it's kind of like I don't know if I want to go on dates right now, that type thing, because it's like I'm like kind of focused on this. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted to just come home and be like, I just kind of want to work on the new Pokemon channel and prepare for tomorrow's stream. So it's like, I don't know. I have a lot of fun doing this. I think the Gloved Up's going to stay like this. I don't really see us going back to the old format. I will record that Tommy Fury video, though, because me talking about me having a crush on Tommy Fury and it slowly getting more and more deranged to the point where, like, on fight day, I'm gonna be dressing up like him. It's gonna be funny. But Gloved Up, the YouTube boxing exclusive show. You guys already know. The Leo Waynes has got a show too. The YouTube boxing show. I mean, that's cool and everything. But Gloved Up, #1 YouTube boxing exclusive show. You already know. We'll see you guys on Wednesday, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're gonna do a back-to-back stream. So I'll see you guys soon.
There you go. Bro, got it. I put a four on my spine, little baby. She told me that I gotta do better. Stuck in my ways and I'm never gonna change. You can't hate on me, young and I know better. Speaking your language in law, I don't give a fuck, so I'm calling you Rosetta. When it rain, double R's on my umbrella. I know the pain, now I'm looking for a vendetta. Red roses on your pedestal. Put my pen inside the backwood. Fuck game is exceptional. I've been thinking you've been skeptical. Red roses on your pedestal. Put my pen inside the backwood. Fuck game is exceptional. I've been thinking you've been skeptical. Whoa, that thing rock star, shorty gon' be dancing with a star. That big goofy whole reason why I got my scar. I was so high, move right to the face of Mars. You don't want no war. I put a four on my spine, a little baby. She told me that I gotta do better. Stuck in my ways and I'm never gonna change. You can't hate on me, young and I know better. Speaking your language in law, I don't give a fuck, so I'm calling you Rosetta. When it rain, double R's on my umbrella. I know the pain, now I'm looking for a vendetta. Red roses on your pedestal. Put my pen inside the backwood. Fuck game is exceptional. I've been thinking you've been skeptical. Red roses on your pedestal. Put my pen inside the backwood. Fuck game is exceptional. I've been thinking you've been skeptical. She in a S.O.C.No. City girl, but shorty pull up. Freddie got a K inside a Ruger. She like a Leo with a little bit of dual. H-Town when he check the Dallas, feel Luca. Dancing with.
And we could be more than just friends, girl. If it's you, 10, I got her in my sights. And we could be more than just friends, girl. If it's you that I like. And baby, it's you that I like. I gotta stop myself right now before I catch feelings I might. She want me to grip on her thigh. The way that she shake it is blowing my mind. Tattoos going up down the spine. Got me hypnotized, yeah, she one of a kind. She rubbing on my body like a genie, that's why I be granting a wish. Please do not try to befriend me when I cop the guinea, I might throw a fit. Finding my vibe is so easy, cause my energy come from within. And I just met up with your chick and made love in a whip and I do it again. These girls, they been moving different, act like you the only one that love on your friends. Link at the spot, we dropped the convertible top, take a ride in the Benz. Shorty, we been through a lot, no we cannot make amends. Shorty, we been through a lot, I just been keeping it